Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day and welcome to today's Pokemon Go video. Okay, so today we're going to put a spotlight on TAPU FINI. This Pokemon is actually extremely relevant compared to the other TAPU Pokemon, and I'm going to be telling you how you can defeat it as a raid boss and get its shiny form as well. Alright, so with that said, let's roll the intro and jump right into it. Okay, so it is extremely rainy and cold outside, so I'm going to try to keep this brief. TAPU FINI is the most relevant TAPU legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Go. That is of course because it has a lot of relevance in PvP, and you could potentially use it for raid battles as well if you do not have good water type Pokemon. So let's talk about how you could defeat this raid boss. Alright, TAPU FINI is a water and fairy type Pokemon. That means it's going to have a weakness to grass types, electric types, and poison type attacks. It's also got a lot of resistances, including fighting types, fire types, bug types, ice types, dragon types, water types, and dark types. You will definitely want to avoid bringing any Pokemon with these types of attacks because they're going to deal very little damage against TAPU FINI. Now, if you want to get yourself a perfect IV TAPU FINI, you're going to want to look for one that is 1632, and if it's weather boosted, 2041. TAPU FINI is going to be weather boosted by rainy weather and cloudy weather. So if you want yourself a boosted TAPU FINI, then make sure you go out and raid when it is rainy outside or cloudy outside. TAPU FINI is kind of a tanky boss compared to other legendaries. You will want to go with at least 6 trainers in the raid party that are at least level 35, and if you want to challenge yourself with the least number of trainers as possible, you could do it with a raid group of 3 with at least all level 40 trainers. And make sure you're bringing the right counters because this Pokemon does hit pretty hard, and you will want to make sure you're hitting hard back. Now speaking of which, the absolute best counters against TAPU FINI is going to include Mega Sceptile, Mega Gengar with poison type attacks, Kartana, Xurkitree, Zarude, and Zekrom. All these Pokemon deal a ton of damage against TAPU FINI, but your absolute best is going to be Xurkitree and Kartana. So top load your team with these 2 Pokemon and make sure you bring a corresponding Mega Evolution. But of course, these are all legendaries and Ultra Beasts, and they're going to be extremely expensive to power up. So if you want to go with budget counters, you could go with Roserade, Electivire, and Magnezone. All 3 of these Pokemon are not legendary and are pretty common spawns, and they are also really strong against TAPU FINI. Now, as of Tuesday, May 9th, when TAPU FINI returns, you're going to be able to get its shiny form in raids. If you want to get a shiny TAPU FINI, then just know that it is going to be a 5% chance with every raid encounter. That means if you do about 1 in 20 raids, you are highly likely to get at least 1 shiny TAPU FINI. Of course, that is not going to be guaranteed, so if you want this particular shiny form, all you have to do is raid as much as you can. Alright, so there you have it. This was my quick guide on how you could defeat TAPU FINI in raids. This is of course one of the most relevant Pokemon in Pokemon Go in terms of legendaries, but mainly for PvP. So if you're not someone who is interested in the Go Battle League, then what you will want to do is just collect as many TAPU FINI as you can, specifically to trade with your friends who are interested in PvP. But yeah, in any case, that's going to be it for this video. If you found it to be helpful, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, big or small, then do consider checking out the links in the description below. But yeah, that's going to be it. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.